Hello everybody and welcome back to Silent Hill F. I have plans of doing another stream of this game, but you know, things changed, some plans got rearranged, and so, you know what? I'll record the next leg of the journey and, you know, post it up and then later on do another stream. But I gotta keep playing and I don't wanna do it without having some footage. So let's do it. Let's continue the story. I think the last time we left it, our dear character met the consequences of trusting first a foxman and then trusting. All right, we return to the living world or the waking world instead of the hunter's dream. Where we are with, you know, Bestie and Psycho love interest. There she is. I hope we don't find another set of stairs. She can push us down.
シュウ君っていつまでひな子のこと相棒って呼ぶの？相棒なんて呼び方、小学生の男子みたい。
相棒は相棒さ。俺は相棒を女扱いしてない。
そうだな。された覚えもない。
立ち話は終わりだ。行くぞ。
Ooh, the jealousy springs. Oh, I hope we find it like a Hania mask. Because that's appropriate. Okay. Any puppets, marionettes, or other around? I know I've already been here, but I wanted to double check in case I missed something. And you know, between chapters, something can show up. I do wonder, you know, if this is set in the same universe as the other Silent Hills, what determines the appearance of the mist? You know, is it for a lot of games? This was set on Silent Hill, you know, and the town's own sins. But does this mean this is now a global thing? Is this an actual event or situation that can manifest anywhere in the world? Can we potentially have, you know, Silent Hill Las Vegas? Or is it... what are the circumstances? What are the specific triggers that make this happen? Hey! Hey, Barbie! Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. Nice to see all the flesh growths spreading out. I'm gonna go over here though. Again, checking every which way. Seeing if I find some gear. Ooh, ladder. Hopefully we can, you know, drop kick on the other girl. Okay. Oh yeah, we're messed up in terms of weapons. We need a new weapon for sure. Got I heard something, and I'm kind of nervous about what I heard. So until I have another weapon in my hand, okay, I don't think can find another weapon. Is this open? Okay, let's see. Okay. actually. Doc, your proclivities concern me. Maybe it's a thing where I can open the drawer thing. And yeah, I figured this would be the case. Local doctor's note. Even now, the trust given to the long-standing physicians of the Y family is unshakably strong. When I spoke to the eldest working member of the family at a gathering, I was astonished by their outstanding bounty of knowledge. Though, as they discussed the details of their practices with me, I got the hint that they might still be using controlled substances in their treatment. However, I think it best that I look the other way in this situation. While it is now illegal to produce the cloudy rice wine known as the buroku, it is actually a controlled industry. Like, you need actual permission to be able to produce it. People across Japan were once free to make it as they needed, perhaps operating within the gray area of the legislation between traditional and modern medicine has always been the role of the local physicians here. I think the Chris Broad from the channel Abroad in Japan mentioned the thing with the Doburaku in some of the episodes of some of his travel stuff. Claw marks. Omamori increases max health. Cool. Once we can unlock more slots, we'll do it. Autopsy report. Undetermined cause of death. Undetermined COD case 09. Body was astonishingly malnourished, and the calvarium had split open like it had burst from the inside. The cranial bones had been hollowed out and filled with insect eggs, later identified as belonging to various species including locusts, grasshoppers, and crickets. No evidence suggested they were put there by human hand. Seems to be planted by insects naturally. Highly unusual behavior considering the current harsh winter temperatures. Yet another corpse to come through with an inexplicable cause of death. At least this one was easier to the stomach than case 08. All bodies with unexplainable cause of death are kept secret and swiftly handed over to the police department. In turn, the police department immediately disposes of such bodies without so much as a customary glance. Additional notes: this man was suspected of blaspheming against religious doctrine. He seems to bear some kind of grudge against the Inari faith. It's always the same with these strange corpses. After all, there can only be one outcome for not paying reverence to Oinari-sama. Okay, that is... That... See, that adds... That adds to lore. Yeah. Yeah, no thank you. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm not here to do any fighting because I cannot... I mean, I would love to kung fu fight, but I don't have pipes for kung fu fighting. No scythe, nor anything else. I can't even kick.
Aibo. 妙な化け物が増えてる気がしないか？
お前の宇宙戦争だって妙な宇宙人がどんどん増えてっただろうが。
ひなこってシュウ君と話すときは男の子みたいな喋り方だよね。
昔の癖が今も抜けないからかな。
俺たちは幼い頃からの付き合いだからな。
だから男女の関係にはならなかったってわけ。
今はそんな話をしてる時じゃないぞ。
Like, this girl is really getting on my nerves. And they vanished again. There's another ladder there that I want to go up. And I need to find another pipe. So, stay away, Barbie. I'd love to fight you, but I don't have the resources to do it. I love that this is interesting. All this thing is spreading, but the Inari shrine's untouched. Like, it can't come through, it can't come closer. Like, Oinari-sama is keeping everything protected. I thought that was a little ladder to climb, but no. Let's record, because I am bit concerned. Especially because I'm gonna have to dodge a lot unless I can find another weapon. Because that stint in the field really messed with things. On the outside, I mean, I'm saying it shouldn't, but yeah, I figured there would be new enemies. Anything I can get here. Or is this a case where I've already picked the area clean and now I'm screwed? Because it feels like it. The thing, it feels like, I went through all the area just to get everything I could. And now that means I don't have resources. Ooh, there we go. Is that Tsunako now? Oh, is that the big guy we fought? Yeah! There's the big burly man. With this big burly cleaver.
何あれ。やだ、気持ち悪い。
あいつらまさかあの気持ち悪いので街を飲み込む気なのか。
化け物が多すぎる。
迂回しよう。街を突っ切るのは危険すぎる。
私たちの千鶴や。どうしてこんな。
中学校の方へ向かってそこから山道を登ろう。だいぶ遠回りになるが街は避けられる。
As long as we can find a repair kit or a pipe, we're good.
行こう。
Yeah, I figured you'd be here. I can't do anything about you just yet. But trust me, vengeance is coming. I will have my revenge as soon as I can find something to have my revenge with. But for now, we book it. Okay, this is the other side of the path that we came from. Oh, another note. A farmer's story. Son, you better read this and get it through your thick head. Let me take you back to something that happened during the war. One day, some high and mighty military police from out of town got pissed drunk and decided to kick over a statue of Inari-sama, even spat on it. The next morning, all those policemen were found dead in the waterway, their corpses bloated and heavy as hell. They got carted off to the local medical examiner's office, then doesn't say local, medical examiner's office so the coroner could take a look. You know, that place a few minutes from us. I was one of the people who helped carry the bodies and wash them, so I saw everything with my own two eyes. When that doctor put his knife through their bellies and opened them up, a whole swamp of stomach-churning gunk came pouring out. And I don't mean their guts either. From neck to navel, hell, even right up to their asses, those bodies were stuffed full of decomposing rats, birds, frogs, snakes, you name it. And that look of frozen terror on their faces, I'll never forget that. Anyway, moral of the story is that you better not ever disrespect Inari-sama in any way, even if you're drunk. How'd you like my reading of the farmer? I think a little oomph into it. You can't be an old farmer without being opinionated. Bruh. This is harassment. Yeah, that's bad. Whoa, buddies! This is harassment! Can I rip this pipe? Apparently not. I keep running into dead ends. Yeah. I gotcha. Okay, enshrine. What can we enshrine? Nothing, 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 nothing. Clear mind, how are we on sanity? We're good. And record. We are finally at a place where we can do things. Cool thing is I've kind of collected everything I could along the way. So I don't think I've missed anything because of my lack of weaponry. Oh great, we're okay, we got flying enemies now. I'm sure Rinko's just telling him, ditch the loser. Ooh, red capsules, finally. We're back to recovering our supplies. Okay, that bad. That's bad. Ooh, Inari-sama. I'm surprised you helped. I thought you were just gonna ditch me. But then if you do that, Shu's gonna ask him questions. He might have some concerns about what you might be doing. And it's gonna be hard. Okay, so let's go monsters. Fogtown. A monster that appears to be lumps of flesh stitched together. It approaches with an unsettling smile when it catches sight of me. It's covering all kinds of sickening wounds. I wonder if it wants to hurt me the same way that it was hurt. A moving scarecrow, or at least a monster that pretends to be a scarecrow. It's dressed in old clothes and looks like a crucified corpse from far away. Contrary to its name, it scares more kids than crows. A giant repulsive lump of flesh that is filled to the brim with a maniacal anger. It howls awfully and it swings its large knife in any which direction. Its unfettered anger is no different from that of a wild animal. No, it's far worse than that. A particularly suspicious monster that stalks around on all fours. The greedily staring eyes, the greasy palms, the disgusting way it acts all chummy with me. All of it is completely repulsive. What's more, it never bothers with guys. Typical. A monster restrained by chains and shackles. I wonder if it was imprisoned and tortured. It seems to be searching for me by sound rather than sight. I should be mindful of my footsteps. A monster that possessed sharp blades for legs. Did someone sever both of its legs and replace it with such disturbing things so it could go anywhere? Or was this creature brought into existence just so it could end up like this? A bizarre monster that looks like a bunch of celluloid dolls intertwined. Each of these dolls was most likely some child's best friend. To think that it would appear like this in my nightmare. A monster in the form of a Miko, or shrine maiden. It sounds just like Sakako. It swings around the spiked mason chain. With each swing, the crisp chime of a bell rings out. Is this actually Sakako? Or is this just a monster pretending to be her? So we got Sakako, one of my best friends, so now she has another one. Sakako is very touchy with her spiritual side. She seems to always have some good god or apparition visiting her dreams, telling her about this or that. According to Sakako, there's been quite a supernatural disturbance around Ebisugaoka. Something about an ancient god who's furious about having their followers stolen from them, and now they're out for revenge or whatnot. The next one is, Chu's always had a vast knowledge of plants and flowers, so his nickname came to be Professor Horticulture. He has many aspirations for his future. He wants to be a gardener, herbalist, Matsutake farmer, and a member of the Space Army. Chu comes from a long line of pharmacists, with his grandmother still working as one. Following the war, a town doctor was finally able to open an actual practice. Before that, the DUIs were said to have been stand-in doctors. As Chu was grandma's boy, he spent a lot of time learning about various types of plants, flowers, and medicinal herbs. That seemed to have sparked his interest in medicine, which eventually led him to learning first aid. It seems that he was interested in learning first aid because of his family's lineage as pharmacists, and to fulfill his duty as being a member of the Space Army. Let's see what the new thing is. Rinko is earnest and works really hard, but she also tends to get a little too caught up in her own ways of seeing things. Once she's come to a conclusion in her head, it can be like pulling teeth to convince her otherwise. Although we're the best of friends now, we've had 2 or 3 huge fights in the past that end with us not speaking to each other for weeks and weeks. I'm sure we'll end up fighting again in the future, but if we do, I know we'll be able to make up again. I sincerely doubt that. Ebisugaoka. I live in the small rural town of Ebisugaoka. Before the war, the town was lively due to an influx of people coming from the coal mines and dam construction going on in the northern mountains. After the dam construction finished and the coal mine closed down, it just became a sad little town. The grand iron bridge that connects the town to the nearby city is the only reminder of this sorry town's former glory. And here we go, the big guy. Interesting that you see the shrine, but now like image on top of it. Ebisugaoka is mostly composed of Inari-sama's believers. There are statues of Inari-sama all over the town. My elderly neighbors treat them with great respect and worship them. Inari-sama, also referred to as O Inari-sama, O in this case meaning great, is a goddess that puts old, unusable tools to rest. They are known for their offerings preference of aburage tofu pierced through with an old needle. It seems like like other towns don't have these customs though. I'm guessing there might be something special that we only do for Inari-sama here in Ebisugaoka. Chisuruya? It might have started as a general store, but we can't call it candy store because half of what it sells is just snacks and toys. It's where all the kids hang out. My friends and I also meet up here. Though we usually just sit outside and chat. Celluloid doll. It looks like a doll that I had when I was young. I don't have mine anymore, but there was a time when it felt like a friend to me. In my opinion, a doll is a toy for girls. Because of this, I always felt like my doll was telling me that I should act more like a girl when I was playing with it. One day, I was told by a girl that I couldn't play house with her other girls because I also hung out with the boys. From that day on, I didn't want to play with the girls anymore, and so I threw the doll away. Hote-sama. A clear medicinal infusion with a deep red... Agura no Hote-sama. A clear medicinal infusion with a deep red color. This natural remedy is a traditional folk medicine used to alleviate and offer pain relief and can either be ingested or applied to the affected area. It is known in Ebisugaoka as Agura no Hote-sama or Hote-sama's cure, and is still favored by a small minority of the town's elderly population who has a distaste for modern medicine. Space Wars. This is a game that Shu and I played together when we were kids. Basically, aliens, known as Galactic Imperium, the Imperium of Man, would arrive in UFOs in droves and we would fight them to protect the town. Playmates would come and go. We called them the new recruits and fallen ones, respectively. And in the end, Shu and I were the only ones left standing to combat the Galactic Imperium. Space Wars wasn't just about fighting evil with laser guns, though. We pretend to analyze the enemy by drawing alien sketches. During PE, we'd say that the class was training camp for the Space Army. I think we played with dolls, too. Right. I think that's when we were training in first aid in order to assist the injured. Senden Sugi Shrine. A lonely little shrine situated in the outskirts of town. The name Senden Sugi Shrine sure sounds fancy, but that's all it has going for it. Even though Ebisugaka is full of elderly believers, this shrine rarely gets any visitors. They instead go to what's closest to them, and that's an Inari statue. Sakugo's family serves the shrine, including fulfilling the role of head priest. Sakugo is quite proud of this fact, but I don't know if the same could be said about her parents. I remember what Sakugo once said. Senensugi Shrine didn't used to be a small shrine that we know. The real shrine was situated on the mountain, and it was much more impressive than it is now. Long ago, there was an actual 1,000-year cedar that was worshipped as a divine vessel. Unfortunately, it was struck by lightning and burned to ash. Upon losing its divine vessel, the shrine was abandoned and became the small shrine it is today. Memories of getting lost. There was this one time where I played hide and seek with a bunch of my friends when I was young. I got so excited and ran far away because I didn't want anyone to find me, and eventually got lost around here. I was sobbing and hollering and walked the wrong way for hours. Actually, I was so late it was the exact opposite direction of my house. Even a town as small as this felt huge for me as a kid. I realized that I knew nothing about the town. Even these fields seemed to spread out endlessly into the horizon. I walk this path every time I go to Rinko's. But to be honest, to this day, I'm still scared that I might get lost. I mean, I've been told that I should probably just ask an adult for directions if I get lost, but then I remember that one time when I walked on the footpath of the rice fields for fun and got smacked by an old farmer all of a sudden. The trauma from that experience made me scared of adults. Back then, and even to this day. Misugaoka Middle School. This is the middle school that I attended. It was built when the town was financially well off during the dam construction, so the beautiful facilities are at odds with the rest of the dull buildings in town. I think I met Rinko during my first year here. I remember her surprise when she heard that I called Shu partner. Okay, we got the dude down. And we can find some supplies. More Inari-sama shrines. Anything we can find over here? And now another comb to offer to Oinari-sama then. I'm already at mid durability. That is certainly not good. Go through the house. Yeah, like there won't be any jump scares. Put the tea. I'm starting to appreciate the distorted sounds from when the monsters arrive. A light knife used for slicing meat and that's easy to use. It's frail, so I'll need to handle it with care. But hey, it's a weapon. And it's a fresh weapon. That's more than I had before. step back, girls. This calls for a real Showa man. The hot-blooded baseball samurai steps up to the plate. That sounds like Shu. That sounds like Shu. Ramune. How are my resources? How are we on resources? Yoshi, Arare, Kutsuti. I'm gonna use a Kutsuti. To regen, and yeah, with that I'll get the new stuff. You know, aside from the creeping rot thing, the house is kind of spacious and nice. Oh, look at that! Ew. Oh, we got a new enemy. I thought it was gonna be the little dolls thing. As I was saying, I thought this was gonna be the doll thing from the dream, you know? I'm not gonna jump over yet. I have more of the house to explore. On the other hand, there's not much more of exploring the house to be done, so let's go. That knife is really damaging. I like it. I like the knife. She says it's fragile, but whatever. Oh, she's telling him, let's go, abandon her, basically. Ooh, an upgrade thing. Yeah, we're booking it. There's no sense in fighting these things if there is no reward. So for now, we run. At least until I have a third weapon that is worth using. So, enshrine, another comb. I don't think I can upgrade anything else. I can increase the sanity limit. You know what? I'm gonna save up to increase the Omamori slots. I think that's much more worthwhile. You know, I have a bunch of Omamoris that could be very useful, and simply not having them is a problem.
Shu君、嘘ついてるよね。
知らねえよ。
騙せてると思う？ひなこを。
ひなこ、遅かったな。心配したぜ。
心配してなかったよ。相棒なら絶対に大丈夫って言ってた。
そうか。ありがとう。
This is uncomfortable. And it's incredible that no one, I mean, I know it's a crisis, but they should be seeing through her obvious, like, manipulation attempt. It's just that we've already been through these streets before, just heading in a different path. You know, the gurgling sounds, now that's proper Silent Hilling. That's some proper Silent Hilling. Oh, God, yes. We need to repair, which are the items? Toolkit, I have it. Let's put it on 3. God, yes, that does it. That's the stuff. We've already been here and really, for me, really stripped the area for parts. Another bridge collapsed. I do love the red vine things. It's so evocative and adds such a vivid splash of color to the you know, otherwise drab environment. A clever use of color, because they are meant that the red thing is menacing. It contributes to the atmosphere, but also shakes up the visual a bit to make it a bit, you know, interesting. Oh, that dry carcass is good because that's an offering. The hell? What in the hell? Okay, that's a problem. Will return me to the point where yeah, right after I spoke to Shu. So there's things to find nearby. We still have the toolkit to find. That is nearby. I just need to pay a bit more attention to the thing, whatever I'm doing. Alright, we already went through here. Okay, time to be wary of the apoplectic monsters. They're starting to gurgle and shake and shimmy like proper Silent Hill monsters. I don't know why I say that's a good thing. Oh, damn. What? Okay. It's an encounter. I'm not going to be able to proceed until I take him out. Which means I should double back. Not a fan of these ambushes though, but whatever. But I'm gonna have to double back to get away, at least not be sandwiched between the monsters. And I'm gonna keep the knife because I think the knife is a much faster weapon. And its durability it seems to be holding. But I am still gonna do, you know, putting it here on 3. And I'm gonna put the Arare on 4. It would be great if later on in the game, you know, more of her uniform gets ripped. Like the arm gets ripped, the other arm gets ripped too, and she's just beefy and bulking from all the fighting. What in the ever-loving crap was that? That hit so hard? Or it did show me something that I was doing wrong? Straight up, let's do items. I'm gonna put in the over here. Start regenning that. Yeah, let's start regenning that health. I need to be max health before that encounter. Yeah, as soon as I entered that area, everything got blocked off. I couldn't run as far back as I wanted. No, I couldn't put distance between all the monsters and me. No! Oh, well. Damn it. Use it on the wrong item. Not the first time, not the last time, but means I need to be careful. And primarily use the... Will this new monster appear here? Or do I need to... Yeah, I need to actually trigger the fight, as it were. Oh, it's their screams that make the things sprout. Got him. Good, 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 good. So far, so good. I wonder why am I the only one fighting these things and Shu and Rinko are not seeing it and not doing a damn bit of fighting. Like, this is slightly unfair, guys. You're leaving all the action to me. Then again, I think we're kind of starting to piece together that there is a family curse. So it could be that. Okay, we need to find another weapon soon. Are we coming back to the house, to Hinako's house, by any chance? Another chocolate? Nothing here. I need stuff to be able to go kung fu fighting. Where are we? Okay, so we're well on our way to the school. Cool. But I'm taking almost like the scenic route. That's from the Obon Festival. Isn't it a bit early for these? evil warning lantern, a type of revolving lantern that has a long history in Ebisugaoka. The picture silhouette rotates inside the lantern due to the air current that the candle makes. Normally, the revolving lanterns are for entertainment, but the ones in Ebisugaoka were specifically used to ward off evil. In Ebisugaoka, there is a custom where women in unlucky ages hang it on their front door during Obon. There they are.
やめてくれ。そんな話今はしたくない。
やめないよ。シュウ君がしっかりと現実を見るまでやめない。
だからやめてくれ。俺は。
なら言ってあげる。ひな子はね、死んだんだよ。ひな子は向こうの世界で楽しくやっているんだから。
相棒、遅かったな。さあ行こうぜ。
What? What? You can't just drop that bombshell on us. The wonder is if is she right? Or is she just making stuff up? You know, to mess with Shu's head. To make him disregard us. You know, it's a kind of psycho move that she would pull. After all, she did push Hinako down the damn stairs. Yeah, you can say, I knew one of you would show up. I'm not interested in fighting. Goodbye. I got a school to go to. There's classes and stuff. So, goodbye. Yes, it's time to say goodbye.
これが壊れたらどうする？
I hate that you said that because it makes me self-conscious about my weapon choices, Hinako.
昔はシューとこの辺で道草食ってた。
Is Hinako really, you know, pining for the fjords? Is she an ex-Hinako?
鍵がかかってる。昔はなかったのに。
鍵は学校にあるはずだ。
ちょっと休憩しようよ。
On the way to school is the achievement. This is the first one who dies in the zombie apocalypse.
相棒も疲れただろう。休んでてくれ。俺は鍵を探してくる。
わかった。
え、シュウ君が一緒じゃないと嫌だよ。心細いよ。お願い、一緒にいて。ね。
別に俺が一緒じゃなくても。
相棒も少し休め。鍵は私が探す。
そうだよ。シュウ君はずっと戦闘で頑張ってたんだから。後からついてくるだけだったひな子の方が余裕あるって。
おい、そんな言い方をするなよ。
私は気にしない。二人とも休んでてくれ。
I mean, if Rinko bites it, I'm not gonna be all that too broken up about it. You know? She has not endeared herself to me. Rinko's always asking whether Shu and I are an item. I tell her every time that we're not, but she never seems to buy it. I heard a rumor that Rinko was gossiping about me behind my back. I suppose love can share even the closest of friends. I don't know what to do. Punch her in the face.
卒業以来だな。
Oh, then you've already graduated. Yeah, this is not creepy at all. Let's explore the outside. No weapons. Can I get a gun by any chance? Can I bring in the giant Naginata from the dream world? Origami of rumors. Ha! Looks like someone heard my prayers. To whichever god who answered them, thank you.
この祠、学校創立より古いとか、ダム建設で一山当てた成金がわざわざここに学校を建てたって聞いたことがある。
So he left something to give back to the community. We're not going to enshrine anything because I barely have any resources. Because I really spent a lot of my resources in that field, and I shouldn't have. Ooh. What can I spend? I'll spend one of these. Oh, okay, so it doesn't count it. So let me just look at where. Thinking we can spend one of the higashis. I'm gonna put it in 3. Oh, yeah. Let's spend the higashi to keep all my stamina maxed out for a little while. And let's enshrine the dead frog. I'll record again just in case, because I am a bit scared about everything. And I keep saying the game's not scary. I mean, it's not as scary as maybe I would like. I would like the atmosphere to be even more tense. But I won't lie, it has its moments. It's not getting to me. Pipe! His journal. The vice principal is so paranoid about his keys that he always takes them with him whenever he leaves. So it's kind of ironic he lost the keys to the stairwell. He's looking for them frantically like a madman. He had the nerve to ask me to help me find them. But I'm the one who needs help with this pile of paperwork I have. To all faculty on patrol duty. To prevent students from going to the second floor, please ensure the corridor is locked at the end of the day. On patrol this week, Vice Principal Matsuo. So he lost his keys and we need to find them. Yokan, oh, we're recovering resources. Student prank drawing. A drawing that was in the shoe cupboard. Can this flower be hydrangea? So, okay. So he lost it in the school garden. He was pranked in some capacity. Probably had it coming. I'll spend one of the ramune. I put the ramune where I have the kutsuti. No, where I have the chocolate. So that's 7. Because divine water is so much better. Any lockers? Aoi Takeshi. Yeah, we need to find what Takeshi likes. And we can find some birthdays, some things in classrooms. Again, let's get rid of this chocolate. Okay. That's your chance. That would have been the great moment for a monster to appear. Co-founder's anecdote. Buy as much of that mountain's land as you can. Borrow money if you must, for it will surely bring you great wealth. Shortly thereafter, the country commenced their dam construction plan, and the mountain Mr. Yoneda had purchased was indeed a boon. He spent every last yen he earned on his hometown of Ebisogaoka. One result of his generosity was the biggest Ebisogaoka Middle School. Mr. Yoneda donated the Inari statue and housed it inside the small shrine seen on school grounds as his way of saying thanks to the fox that blessed him. Hey, Space Wars. You know what this is giving sometimes giving me the vibe of? We can't pick up any more items for now. Oh, look who it is, our dear friend. Hey, dude. Bye, dude. We'll be there. I'll be back. Don't worry. I won't leave you alone for long. Okay, so we need a key. Guessing this is closed. As they said. Yeah. Well, I think we have fully explored the downstairs of the school. Which means there is no other path but to go outside and have a rumble with our dear friend over there. Really? Big boss man wasn't enough? Yeah, because he's awake again. Sledgehammer! Unleash your power outside. The longer it takes out, the more brutal it will be while he was in focus. Yeah. I wanna be your sledgehammer. Dude, you do not. Okay. Would this be where the keys are? Because they weren't at the bed of hydrangeas, though. Where, you know, your little buddy there is. Oh, maybe it's this bed of hydrangeas. There's the key. Oh, I thought I saw it shining. They're on the ground. Ah, there it is. There it must be. Key to the second floor. And more dudes appear. No. Nuh-uh. Thank you for your attention, but I'm good on my own, thank you. No, thank you. I'm out. Jesus. Oh. Screw you. The attack of the killer mannequins. Right. Something gonna jump through that window? I sat here and behind me was Rinko. She used to give me the right answers. Hinako isn't coming. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I thought that I needed to get you alone to find out how you truly feel. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. You remember that day when just the two of us went to that cafe? We talked about how it felt like we were delinquents since we were supposed to be going to the school that day. But you know what? I didn't care what other people thought about us. Because as long as I could spend time with you, that was all I needed. We both ordered the same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart almost burst out of my chest the moment the same words flowed from those lips. The sweet and tart fruit on the cake. Its taste still lingers in my mouth like it was yesterday. Do you remember the taste too? Stalker! She should just disappear. I hope someone kills her, abducts her. I don't care. Just whoever gets Hinako out of my life once and for all. Still the best partner, huh? So if Hinako is dead, what could have happened? Cherry pie. Let's look at the puzzles. Farewell. Yeah, and secret box. Two of us, the cafe. Sweet and tart fruit on the cake. Sweet and tart. Strawberry, cherry. Strawberry. Cherry. Guessing that's the tart. That's sushi. Those are grapes. That could work. Pineapple is sweet and tart. Apple could work. Those are cookies. Yeah, those are grapes. Sweet and tart. I think that would be strawberry, right? That's an aubergine. Carrots. Sushi. Tomatoes. Oranges. I have no idea what the hell is going on here. This puzzle seems a bit weird. With your true feelings. No. I'll keep the strawberries. I think that's the tart or cake or what is it, right? Unless it's not. Okay, let's find the right fruit. That's the cake. Pumpkin, no. Apple, could be apple. Let's look around the room a bit more. Hmm, nice smash.
「 Schoolhouse 」 「 Schoolhouse」 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 " 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 Schoolho
Is there anything else over here? Let me look and read the clues. Remember the day when we just went, the two of us, to that cafe? The same cake that day. Lips. Sweet and tart fruit on the cake. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. I don't know if this is pie or if there's something else, but strawberry, cherry, pineapple, grapes, okay, good. You did remember. Well, that makes me feel very special. By the way, are you over Hinako now? I apologize if I sound blunt, but I want to make it clear. That girl is dead. I know you're going through a rough time right now, and you must be in so much pain. But you know I can be there for you. Would you rather go through it yourself still? Again, I can picture us slowly unfolding the pages of our hearts, talking about all the small, mundane details of our day-to-day lives. By filling up one journal after another with our thoughts, I know we can make a fresh start. A blank page upon which we can write a new story of our lives. Surely you can see it too. You can see it too. Letter. It's gonna be journal. Book. Book. Not dice. Not plant. Not omamori. Not origami. Book. Not fan. Not this. That. This. That. Yeah, this one. Which case then let's
間違えたか。
okay, now we open the book. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to stay positive. And remember, I'll always be here for you if you need anything. You know, you're not the only one who's sad because Hinako is no longer with us. If the two of us could huddle together, we could soothe this pain that bites like the cold of winter. Then surely spring will arrive, welcoming us with sakura in full bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture the beautiful blooming sakura awaiting us? So now it's sakura blossoms. Now sakura. No, these are sakura, I think. Bonsai. See, the Omamori has sakuras on it. The fan. That's the sakura tree. No. Let's rotate. No. Nope and nope. No. Yes. Would this be the same tree? This? Oh, that's a bonsai. I'm gonna assume that that is a sakura. In which case, let's close up the ones that are objects. Um,
なんか違うな。
oh yeah, this is the same as this. There we go. Dear Shu, I like you, I love you, I always have and always will. I'm waiting to hear what you think about me. Second floor classroom generic key. Shu and Rinko and then Hinako, likely Hinako's name scratched out.
ひなこはお友達といつまでも一緒にいたい？
お姉ちゃんどこ？
お友達は永遠じゃないのよ。彼らだっていつか必ずあなたを裏切る。あなたが裏切り者と呼ばれたように。
お姉ちゃん。
天秤にかける価値があるかどうか。
What?
しっかりと判断しなさい。
それってどういう？
This really leading credence to my thought that sister be dead. Old Annex main gate key. Okay. Ayumi from the track and field club said that she found a key with key box written on it during practice. If she still hasn't got it back to you, then she probably left it in the locker where she went to change. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if she forgot. She looks exhausted after practice. We need to find Ayumi's things to get a code. This is our next puzzle. That music, that dissonant music, really is getting to me. It is creeping me out a lot. Liar, liar, Usotsuki. Liar, 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 liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. This TTS is the most disgusting person I've ever met. Always someone would destroy her locker. There we go. 377. Time to head into the lockers again. Any enemies here? No? Okay, so was TT not AT? Is there another locker though? Making secret codes with numbers and symbols is all the rage. All the craze these days. Okay. Why you talk this shit? Before the second number looks like a 4. No idea. Probably there's a locker room upstairs that I haven't seen. Really, the plan things really have infiltrated this hallway a lot. We're gonna be knifing. Chrysanthemums grown by very own vice principal have won the governor's prize. You know the vice principal Matsuo has a green thumb. His exquisite chrysanthemums took the top prize in their category at the floriculture fair held by the prefectural council. If you haven't already, take this opportunity to admire the vice principal's masterfully pruned flower displays on the school grounds. Huh. There's red capsules at their feet. That's interesting. Ooh, buddy. Information. Origami. There's a custom that's said to get rid of worries like magic. You write grievances and you can't tell anyone. A piece of paper, fold into an origami box, and then throw it somewhere that no one else will find it. If you happen to come across someone else's origami of grievances, you can put it to rest by reading it. No matter what's written on it, you have to keep the information to yourself and not tell a single soul. It's tradition that's been in this town for ages, but it's particularly popular with middle schoolers. Some kids would indirectly bully others by writing gossip about the people they hated and making sure they put it in a place where they would see it. I personally don't like to write bad things about people, or read them for that matter. They say that you can put those complaints to rest by reading them, so I make the effort to read them out. But to be honest, I'd rather not pick them up when I see them. I remember Rinko folding up origami all the time. I don't know what was on them, but I saw her writing down things during class and folding paper into boxes on multiple occasions. She keeps writing her complaints on pieces of paper, but instead of burning them, she just decides to throw them in the void and let them accumulate. I think that one day all those grievances will pile up and suffocate her. So she's gonna be the monster, origami monster. I wonder if there's a... Are we getting... Is there a way to seeing all the documents? Let me check... yeah, journal. This is the journal, right? Is there a new one? A face, 2 faces, 3 faces, 4. A monster with a thronging mass of faces. I'm not familiar with any of the faces, yet they seem to know me. It spouts repulsive things one after another, violating the peace and quiet of wherever it goes. But what if I wanted to see a clue again? Collectibles, right. Documents. Origami of rumors. Journal. No. Collectibles. I wish someone would destroy her locker. If anyone wants to make the wish come true, her locker combination is 377. Oh, I think they made 337. Okay. That was my bad. I think I put in the wrong number. Well, let's see if it is indeed that 377. Ugh, that sudden camera shift is a bit annoying. Yeah. No, it's wrong. Ooh, first aid kit. Good. That is very helpful. Is there another locker here that I can open? I don't think so. Can I head back outside? Maybe there's something I can find outside of the school. Okay, so... enshrine, is there anything to enshrine? Yep, we got another carcass. Port here. We did get an annex key, so maybe it's this place. Let's take a look. So P. Oh, there's another door that I haven't opened. It's the other locker room. Open this locker room. Haven't opened this one. I need a key. I wonder if I'll have to go back outside into the garden. No, we can't go back into the garden. There is no way out. Interesting. Hey, buddy. Didn't I see you in Danadan? Is that blood or just roots? Or a bit of both? Okay, let's go back into the collectibles. Into the teacher's note. Note to teacher. How you mean from the key box? Okay. There is the other one here that says TT. This was I wish someone would destroy her locker. This is Ayumi. Ayumi. Aoi Takeshi. Ayumi is the one that has the thing. So she'll be in the locker in the the women's locker. It got nothing to do with Aoi Takeshi. Takeshi. The puzzle clue says something about making numbers from symbols. I don't think I've found anything that is related to that. By going to puzzles, making secret codes with numbers and symbols is all the craze these days. Looking around for some environmental clues. Are these things numbered by any chance? I'm missing something. Oh, this might be the annex. So this, I have missed this staircase completely. Okay, now this is the annex. Any enemies? Ooh, toolkit, that's good. Very good. Toolkit is an 8. Perfect. You can read girl code, right, Yoshida? Sato got a note the girl had 4 times 4 written on it. You know what that means? So if we multiply it, that's 168 times 2. Then times 2 is 336. Maybe that's the thing we need to find. Oh, this is the other side of the note. No between lovers. Oh, hell. Now we're missing something. We got, this is a cipher. We need to find the key to the cipher. In order to break the code. It's a code for Baka. So you know, stupid. Your code is based off the alphabet. Basically, you just switch letters with numbers and symbols that look like them. So Sato would be 5-4 plus 6. Okay. So Takeshi would be plus 4. The 4 looks like an A. So it'll be plus 4. Okay, the plus is T. 0 because same shape. 6 really doesn't look like it. But apparently it's U. Okay. So for my name, you'll see that it's X 05174. So it will be Aoi. Aoi then being 401. It's the last name, not the first name, not the forename. It's the surname. Congratulations to track and field club member Suga Yosie on winning the 100-meter race in the prefectural meet. Nikki, I have no idea how that crazy formula spells Aishiteru, but I love you too. So there's no H either. So that's why it's not Yoshida, but Yoshida. Asakura Ayumi, row 4, line 2. Row 4, line 2. Locker room key. Key that is used to open and close the school locker room. A Sakura textbook. I decided to make the combo for my locker something I love. You can poach it, fry it, and even boil it. No matter what, it always comes out delicious. And if you add flour and sugar to the mix, mix them together, you can make cake. It's egg. Egg. It's egg. But it's gonna be egg in, it's gonna be, okay. Yeah, this is Aoi. Yeah. It's egg, but in girl code. This witch deserves to die. I hope she suffers. Smart and a star athlete, gold medals in the virtual meet. I hate her guts. How does she make me feel like I'm nothing? Like I'm a nobody. Okay, so that's the one from the virtual meet. It's 5694. Let's see. Suga Yosie. 5694. 9 is G. So it's gonna be 399 for the code of the locker room. Yep, he's coming after me. Oh, buddy. I'm gonna take my time with you. Yup. Let's equip some Ramune. Items, Ramune on... Oh, it's already on 7. So this will be 4, 0, 1. It happened like... I have to find out Suga's combination lock. Suga's locker combination. The weird thing is, when you convert it to code, it looks like a cry for help. What am I supposed to do? It's not like I can do anything. Cry for help. This one? Okay, this is the 377. Omamori Wolf.
Yes.
Suga Yosie. Cry for help. So this would be 399. So let's think about it. Think about it. XOXO Aishiteru. Baka. Sato. H4 times 4. That would be X. H4 times 4. Now the times will be the X. I think, maybe. And 8, what would be 8B? Oh, that would be Baka. Baka. Inside we started and drown in the smell. Ugh. Suga. Converted to code, it looks like a cry for help. What do we do? It's not like he can do anything. Suga Yosie. Yelp, help. Cry, maybe? Yeah. Cry, Yelp. Cry for help. 3 number. I have an idea, but it's probably stupid. Probably stupid. SOS. Holy crap. Increase inventory capacity. By 1? Damn. Just 1? Folks, leave me the hell alone. Just braining these things. Key to the back mountains. Time to return to our friends. Well, our partner and the girl. The mean girl.
ナロさん、私と二人で新しい宇宙戦争を始めようよ。シュウ君が望むなら相棒の役でも悪の女幹部の役でもいいんだよ。
I mean, you're already a femme fatale.
鍵見つけたぞ。
おかえり。面倒をかけたな。相棒も休めよ。俺たち先に休んだから。
休みなよ。私とシュウ君で寝ずの番をしててあげるから。いや、私は本当に大丈夫。
ひなこ、休めよ。あとは俺たちが見張っておくから。
I got a feeling we're gonna get smashed.
ひなこ。
This is just so sus. But I suppose we are due a trip to the mansion of sleep, so to speak.
でもさ、シュウ君もああいうの好きでしょ。
興味ねえよ。
でも。
Are they gonna bang? You know, nothing is more of an aphrodisiac than killer dolls.
魂を奪われた私だ。今度は私が君の魂を救い、古き君の命を奪おう。
What? Claiming the life of your old self? There is some... Yeah, this dude is incredibly sus.
無理しなくていい。まだ休んでいるといい。
起きられます。
清めの水が少し強すぎたのかもしれない。
Yeah, the purifying lava.
君は思った以上に繊細で敏感なようだ。でもよく頑張ったね、ミナコ。さあ、先に進もう。
Hey, I wonder who we're gonna fight next. Because Rinko is still alive. So far. Are we gonna fight the sister, the dad, anything like it? And yeah, he vanished again, because of course. Yeah, not creepy at all. That is so inviting. So inviting. Give me a weapon. At this, I mean, I know this is. I thought this was 80s Showa, but no, it turns out it's 60s. These are in the 60s. Shotguns exist in the 60s. Give me a shotgun. Come bid your farewells? The hell? And the other bell. Oh, this doesn't have a bell. I'm assuming that's a bell. Could be, truly be anything. Oh, give me Naginata. Give me Naginata of power. Oh, are we revisiting her home? Oh no, it's Sakuko's home. Sakuko's parent-teacher journal. Just a note. As Sakuko's mother, I want to thank you for teaching my daughter. I wanted to apologize for what happened the other day on the field trip. It seems Sakuko caused a lot of trouble. My daughter has been that way ever since she was young. As a child, she always hated when we turned off the lights to go to bed, and she avoided dark movie theaters and tunnels like the plague. I mistakenly thought that she had overcome her fear of the dark, now that she's grown up. I believe the reason her fear came back during the trip is because she's unaccustomed to sleeping in a different environment. I gave her a stern talking to for behaving so shamefully at her age. She has since reflected on her behavior and is sorry for how she acted. Please accept both her and my apologies. Enshrine or the god. Nothing then. Let's record. I need about 2,000 of the faith to be able to unlock both the stamina oh oh, the blue light consumes them. Yes. I'll be right down. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this takes care of them finally. Oh, can I turn this the other way? Because there's something over here that I didn't notice. Like a little closet. Oh, so we're gonna have to mix and match the symbols. Possibly through other rooms. Get the thing going. You know what? I'm gonna leave it here for this time and return later on to record some more. But, you know, the school was a lot. The school actually got to me. The creepiness factor increased exponentially. And that's pretty cool. I'm gonna leave this here because I pick it up when I reload the save. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.